Hey guys, it's Jeff, That Church Marketing Guy, coming at you today with some marketing advice for your church. Today we're going to talk about content marketing, which sounds like a buzzword, and if often it is used as one, but done right, content marketing is a great way to increase engagement. And you want to increase engagement because the more engaging your content is, the more likely people are to share it with their friends and invite their friends to church. So, what is content marketing? Excellent question. Do you remember the shows G.I. Joe and Transformers? Of course you do. They were awesome. Now, G.I. Joe's and Transformers was essentially a giant toy commercial that kids were dying to consume. They were dying to watch the show every week. And every week they would see their action figures acting out new scenarios. And they would go to the store and buy them and beg their parents to buy them. And it was essentially free advertising. That's what content marketing is. The church has the capability, has the ability to produce content that people are excited to consume, that's going to challenge their worldviews, and that they are going to want to share with their friends. The more they share with their friends, the more likely they are to invite their friends out to church. The more engaging the content is, both on and off the pulpit, the more people are likely to invite their friends. Now, I'm going to do another video later on about how to produce specific content on a church budget, but for now, just to give you a long list of things that you could be producing as part of your content marketing strategy. You could do blogs, you could do videos, you could do social media, you could do infographics, you could do slide decks, you could republish your sermon notes, you could do any number of things. If you're creating content and putting it out there and it's engaging and it's challenging people's worldviews, then it's going to do well. Now, you want to make sure all the content you're producing is published in your brand voice. You want to have a brand voice for your church. We're going to talk about that actually next episode. But for now, just know that you should have a brand voice. You should be communicating in a way that is consistent, that your team members can communicate with as well, so that when people see it, they recognize it as your church, so that you're not saying one thing out of this mouth and then out of this mouth saying something completely different. You want to make sure all your content is coming out with the same voice. Once you produce the content, it's important to actually get it out there. And so you want to be engaging with social media. You want to do Twitter. You want to do Facebook. You want to do Instagram, especially right now. Instagram is very hot. There's a new one called Vero that you could try out. There's lots of different platforms that you can be publishing your content on. You want to make sure you're using hashtags where appropriate. I don't use them in Facebook because they don't really do anything on Facebook. But Twitter and Instagram, they're like hotcakes. And I would use two or three maybe at the end of each post. We'll do another episode totally on how to rock social media, but for now, those are some little tips. You want to be posting content directly onto the social media platforms as well. Facebook is more likely to share your video around when it's posted directly to Facebook than when it is posted to YouTube with the link posted on Facebook, because they want you to remain on the page. They want you to remain on the site. So the more content that you produce, and I know having it only on YouTube is going to increase your YouTube views. If you have it on 5 different places, it's going to make it look like there are less views, but it's going to be better in the long run because it's actually going to reach more people. The most important thing with content marketing is to be consistent with your content marketing. You want to be producing content on a consistent schedule. I would actually suggest creating a content schedule so that, Monday you do blogs, Tuesday you do a video, Wednesday you do inspirational Instagram posts, Thursday you get the idea, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have a different thing that you do each day. It doesn't have to be every day, but be consistent. If it's on Mondays, do it on Mondays. Try and even get it around the same time. If it's Mondays at 3 p.m., try and get it on Mondays at 3 p.m. It's just going to be easier in the long run to capture people and have them be returning to your site and returning to your social media feeds if they know that there's consistently going to be something out there that's awesome. So get cracking. If you're a church, which most of you are to be watching this because this show is called That Church Marketing Guy, you could do a daily verse of the day. You could just go to the website BibleDice.com and they give you a random scripture every day. And you can just create a little Instagram post about that on the website Canva. There you go. That's some free advice there. And it will all come together and you'll start increasing your likes and stuff like that. If there's something specific that you want to know about, either from the marketing world or in terms of content creation and how to do things or how to use social media, do let me know in the comments and we'll do an episode on that in the future. That is all for me today. Until next time, communicate clearly, focus your message, and grow your church. God bless.